Hello everyone, or should I say hey y'all, like all of our Missouri upline does. I'm Sarah Dornbrook and I'm Double Diamond with It Works, and I recently went to Florida and we had our conference and I got so much out of it. I really wanted to bring it back and share it with my team. And I really encourage you guys to watch the videos that I'm going to share with you to the fullest, because there's a lot of awesome stuff in there and some of them are going to make you cry, so grab your tissues.
Hello! Oh my gosh, this is unreal. I didn't know I wanted this until you gave it to me, so thank you. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all a story about ducks, okay? So, this is my prayer for you guys, and I thought if I get the microphone at all this weekend, what do I want these people to leave with? What could I share with them that would make some kind of an impact? And I could stand up here for 30 minutes and tell you how awesome Mark and Cindy are. They are. But I'm going to tell you about ducks. Okay? So once upon a time, there was this village of ducks. All right? And every single Sunday, they would waddle to duck church, and they would listen to the duck preacher. They would sing their duck hymns and they would say their duck prayers. And every single week, the duck preacher had the exact same message. And that duck preacher would say, "Ducks, you have wings, you can fly." And all the ducks would quack their amen. And so the duck preacher would say, "You're not hearing me. You have wings, you can fly." And all of the ducks would quack their amen, and he would say, "You don't hear me, ducks, you have wings, you can fly." And they would quack their amen, and then they would all waddle home. And my prayer is that you will hear every single, can you hold this? It's awkward, thank you. And my prayer is that this weekend, that you will not get all this amazing information and be filled up and then waddle home. My prayer for you is that you literally fly out of here, because whatever you want to do, you can do it.
So that was our upline, Ashley Sinclair, and she's really, really motivational, inspirational, and she's so right. You go to conference, you get all this knowledge, and you bring it back, and there's no way that you can bottle all of that up and bring it back. The feelings that you got there were just something that you can't even describe. Ever since I got back, I've just been on fire. I've been so excited to share all this stuff with you, and I can't wait, and I hope you guys really take it in and just use the knowledge. If you really just try to listen and educate yourselves, you're going to go so far in this business. The next story is a story about a girl. She was abused as a child, and she was taught to cover up the lies, and the video kind of cut out, so I'm going to start it off where I left off.
She was taught to cover up the injuries with lies and her life was threatened if she would tell anyone. When she was 6 years old, their family house burned down, and they moved 3 times before settling closer to family. And the single mother continued working very hard, trying to support and love these kids. But as any single mom can probably relate, the struggles of being a single parent were daunting. And at the age of 13, the young girl went to live with her grandmother. This at first was a really difficult transition because she was separated from her siblings and her mother, whom she didn't see for about 4 years. The relationship with her grandmother, though, was
I love that video because it really proves that circumstances don't matter. Everybody has a story, and if you really just put your mind to something, you can do it. There's people that come from absolutely nothing, and she's up on stage right now talking about her success, and I just love that. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the It Works Gives Back program that we offer. And I don't know that some of you know that we do this or anything like that, but it really, really hit home because there's so many kids out there that are starving. There's cancer, there's just everything. There's a lot of human trafficking. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. We hear about these stories every day, but it's really, really sad, and it really hits home too because I have children, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. 3 million children will go to bed hungry tonight. Hunger kills more people every day than malaria, AIDS, and tuberculosis combined. In the past 2 years, It Works has teamed up with the Children's Cup and have fed almost 11,000 children. That's over 5.4 million meals. And I just can't even think for a second that my child would be hungry or not be able to eat or starve or die from that. Like it's sick and it's really sad. The other thing that It Works really helps is cancer. They really strive to find a cure. So a lot of the money from Gives Back goes towards those donations. Today, 250 children will lose their battle with cancer, and every year, 260,000 new cases affect children under the age of 20 around the world. It Works is helping to support the pediatric research so that one day the cancer will not take one more innocent life. We've had family to die from cancer, and every day, and I do hair, every single day I hear another story about it, and I really hope that one day, if everybody comes together, helps to support stuff like this, it will make a difference. Also, did you know that 1 in 3 human trafficking victims are children? And that is just disgusting, but it just, especially having children. The human trafficking industry is a $35 billion industry. It's really sad to hear also that the average age of entry into the human trafficking is between 12 and 14. Our company has teamed up to support Sale of Freedom and has reached over 1,500, I apologize, I took some notes, over 1,500 teens and helped open up a residential program and housing for them to live so they can get out of the trade and hopefully make a little bit of a difference. I don't know if you all know, but if you log into your eSuite, there's an option for every commission that you make. You can donate $1, $3, or $5, and it doesn't sound like that much, but there were 15,000 of us just at conference, and if you add all of that up, even just $1, it's $15,000 right there. So all of the things that It Works help support, it's going towards those things. The other things that they help are war, poverty, natural disasters, and they're a huge part of the homeless outreach program.
Going to conference, and then unfortunately, tragedy struck your family. So a week after you bought your ticket, correct? Is that the right timeline? So would you be willing to share with everybody and tell them what happened?
Yes. A week after I got my conference ticket, my son, who was 17 months old, and a twin, he didn't wake up. So
I don't know if it was really hard for you guys to watch that video, but I know it was at conference. It was my son's birthday, and I was just dying, and there's just nothing you can do to get that time back with your family. And we were fortunate enough to go double diamond this last year, and my husband was able to quit his job and do something he really enjoys, and I was able just to take off a Saturday if I wanted to and take the kids somewhere or just do whatever we wanted. But if you guys have your packets, you can grab them at this time. I'm just going to kind of go over some more of this stuff here. And so I'm kind of looking away following, so just don't mind me. I don't like being recorded, so you guys know that I love you. So we just went over the story about a girl, and that was number 4, inspirational. Number 5 is 100-day training. I put that on there because at conference they announced that there's going to do a 100-day training, and his name, the guy that's hosting it and he's recording it, his name is John Eric Mosler. He is the funniest guy I've ever met, and I just think that everyone should try, if you can, to do the 100-day training. You log into your eSuite, and there's like a big U. You click on it, and you can get the 100-day social media training. Every day it's something new, it's interesting, and you can never educate yourself enough. The next one, I put the top 10 earners. Cami Dempsey, Madra Jones, Carla Burns. This is not in order, I apologize. Stephanie and Joel Dunn, Denise, Brandon Walsh, Blair and Melody McFarland, Lori and Quentin Conway, woohoo! Christy and Mark DeJesus, Ashley and Daniel Sinclair, and Mackenzie and Stephen Schultz. They all got to go up on stage. We heard a little bit from everybody at conference, and what that girl said in that video as well, you cannot bottle up everything that you experience at conference, so I really hope that you all can make it next year. I'd love to have my team there. It was just such an experience that you cannot explain, and I told my husband that as well. This was his first time going to, and he came back, and he's on fire, and he always supported me and everything, but now he's signing distributors. He's motivated. He kind of gets it and knows what it takes now. Even if you put $50 aside from now until January, we'll make it work. We will get you there, and you will come back. And I've heard stories about how people go and they come back and boom, they're like triple. So let's do this, Team D. Let's go next year. We're going to be there. There's also boot camp, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. So the next part, I kind of put one of the quotes, one of the Bible verses that It Works was sharing this weekend, and I can explain that too. And it was just really inspirational, so I hope you guys like that one. Some of the names to be familiar with besides the top 10 earners, obviously the people that run the company. These people are from corporate. Mark and Cindy Pentecost, they own the company. They're amazing, and just seeing them and hearing what they had to say, like, they're real people. They're real Christian. They give back. They really just try to help people. And I don't know that I've ever heard of a company that does stuff like that. Mike Patello, he's in charge. He's from corporate as well. All of these people are. Well, obviously not all of them, but he was up on stage. He hosted a lot of it. He's pretty entertaining. Pam Souter, she does a lot of marketing stuff, and just all of these people combined, they're pretty funny. Ashley Smith's our upline. She's on the the Facebook pages that we follow. She actually is who signed Mitch and Melissa, which is our upline too. It took them 10 months to sign under her. When they did, it's just one of those things, you have to take the leap, and once you do that, big things happen. John Eric Mosler, I talked about him as well. He's the one that does the university training on there. There's so many more that are probably not on here, and I apologize, but these are the ones that really stuck with me. And it was really cool because you go there and you're like, you hear about these people, but you don't really know who they are. And then you maybe see them on Facebook, but it doesn't click. So these are who they are. Under the announcements, I put the dates for boot camp. I will be attending the June 2nd one, Kansas City, Missouri, and that's where Mitch and Melissa are going to be to our upline. So if you haven't met them, they actually live in Missouri now. When I first signed, they lived in like Appleton area. So I'm excited. I hope you can all come. The tickets, I guess, are around $50. We're going to drive down with the car. We can follow each other. Let's just have fun. This is all fun. Road trip. Let's do it. The good bonuses, that's the next one. Last year, my husband and I were able to hit the $10,000 diamond bonus and the $15,000 double diamond bonus. It's insane. It is so insane. I'm going after the triple one right now, but there's no reason that you can't work hard and get these. It's so real. I know it's hard, but anything that you do now is really going to pay off later. So at conference, they also announced a Ruby bonus. This is huge. We went there and we said, I wish they had something for people that weren't so high up there. I wish they had something that would maybe motivate I don't want to diminish Ruby. Ruby is what makes the diamonds. We have to get those rubies. So the $500 bonus is amazing. And if they're also getting those $500 bonuses by hitting Ruby, they're also getting that $500 in the Fast Start bonuses. And I know some of you that are watching this are new and don't really understand the app. I'll go over all of this. This is just a basic video to kind of cover what happened in conference, and really hope you get motivated, and then just reach out to me if you're struggling. You can do this. Like, I'm just a little time hairdresser in Jackson, Wisconsin. You just got to get out there, reach out to me, talk to your teamies. You're not alone. If you're slow, everybody's slow. It's just a matter of pushing through it, and it's a business. Most businesses show a loss for a good 2 years before they show a profit, and I think for me that's really nice because I'm in a salon. I ran my business my 4th year. It was not all glory and excitement, and it was hard. There's days I sat there and did nothing. You just have to stick with it. This one is huge. Maintain Ruby with 4,000 BV. I know some of you don't understand that, but when you get to Diamond, you can maintain your volume with 10,000. So if all those little 400 boxes crumble, it's fine. As long as you hit your volume again, you're Diamond again. Same with Emerald. You hit 8,000, you're Emerald for life. As long as you get that volume back and just, keep on following those steps to success. Now you can maintain Ruby with 4,000 BV. Don't get ahead of yourself. Just work your steps to success. Get your 4 loyal customers. Get your 2 distributors. And then every month, just make that goal of getting 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers. If you follow those guidelines, you will get to Diamond. And Diamond is where everything happens. And it seems so hard while you're on your journey up there. But once you get there, you look back and you're like, oh, that really wasn't that hard. We did this business, let's see, it was 10 months and we doubled our income. And I can tell you, I've been doing hair for about 8 years, and to make that much money in 1 month, it is such a blessing. I continue to do hair. I know everybody asks this, if you're doing so well, why are you still doing hair? Why not? Like, that is my bread and butter. That's my home. I work with 2 of the most amazing people ever, and I wouldn't change that for the world. Why not make more money and buy the whole salon, buy the whole building, expand, invest that money. So I really just hope that you guys have ideas. You'll share them with me. I'll share everything that I can with you, and I will help and do everything that I can to help build you as well. So next we have the mobile app. This was really exciting. Everyone was cheering at conference, and you can go into your web browser and you can type in My It Works mobile app, and then make the little app icon go onto your home screen. There's a 30-day calendar countdown thing on there too, which is amazing. Even if you go into your eSuite and you go to Documents and then go down to where you can scroll in that organizational viewer and click on the steps to success, that's really exciting because it gives you the countdown. It gives you all the people that you just signed. It tells you like they have their 30 days. Maybe they're on like day 5, or they have 5 days left to get those bonuses. So you don't have to sit there and try and remember all of this stuff. They're trying to make it easier for you. It lights up when you get new distributors and loyal customers. I've been getting emails every time someone signs, and I know that my other downline are getting them as well. It's easy. You can go to your eSuite for any facts that you're interested in too. It's just really cool. Download it, put it on your phone, make it your home screen. It's your business. Check in every day, even if you have no one. You never know. You might get somebody in there you might have missed. Maybe you need to move that person. Just stay in tune with your business. I talked a little bit about the 100-day social adventure before, but log into your eSuite. It's the big U. It is $50, but I can guarantee that it's worth it. Every day you get those videos. And John Eric Mosler, if you can follow him on Facebook, his name's also in here, so you can Google him or whatever you need to do. Super funny guy. He's really entertaining, and he makes it fun. The videos are really short, and knowledge is power. And I say that, it's so corny, but it's so true. If you educate yourself, you're going to go a lot further. Just invest that time. The next thing we have is the energy drink. You can go into your eSuite too and get a little more facts on that. I don't know if anyone knows, March 5th is It Works' birthday. So they're going to launch this at 3:05 on 3/5/15, March 5th. This is huge. My husband, he drinks Monster or Red Bull. It's so bad for you. These things are amazing. And they gave a bunch of samples away at conference, and everyone just loved them. So I hope that everybody loves them. The next announcement I kind of have is really cool. I've done them before. It really kind of helped me in the beginning. And if anybody else can do them, because I know some of you are far away, I'm going to host Thursday night wrap nights at the salon. The address is on there. If anybody watching this video is in the Jackson, Wisconsin area, send your people. You can come too. We're going to start at 7 o'clock every night. If you have a distributor you can't get to, just send them to me. They go under you still. They're still your person. I'm just here to help. I'm trying to be here to make it easy for you guys and so that you guys don't have to put as much time in. I know everyone signs are like, well, how much time do you put into it? You can't compare it to me. I am not normal. I don't sleep. I just live, eat, and breathe It Works, and I just really want this for everybody. So if I can do everything I can to help you guys, it's going to help me in the long run too. That's why we're one team, one mission. Some of the quotes I put in here for this reason. One of them says, some say you only get what the world gives you. It Works gives you what you need. If you work for something, if you're working every day right now, what are you doing? You're working, you're going a 9-to-5 job, you're getting paid, there might be no room for advancement. This company gives you what you need. If you work those steps to success and you just hang in there, they say give it a year and it will change your life. And I know even in 10 months it did for us. The next one is said, I believe it was Mark that said, let go of fear. Not everyone makes it to the promised land because of fear. Be fearless and walk through the wilderness. It's not going to happen overnight. But when you look back, like I said 5 times already, 10 months is not that long. And it's not going to happen in 10 months for everybody. So don't put a time limit on your success. Just keep going. Walk through those grudges. Take those no's. 1 out of 10 people that join the business really stick with it. And I've had people that have gotten, you're going to, for every yes that you get, you probably get 10 no's. It's fine, but you know what? Keep them on that list. From day one, create that list. Everybody that you've talked to from day one, right? Loyal customers, distributors, until they sign. Because you know what? One day they will sign, and it just takes knowing that one person